Hello.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Hi. Good morning. Okay, hold
Morning.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Can you see me
Hi.
now?
Okay. Now I can see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. You're a little
It's
bit
okay.
late, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry about that. Well, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day, and what's
Yeah.
relieving is that the week is almost ending because
Yes, right.
we're on Thursday already.
Yeah. Also, my summer vacation is almost ending.
I mean,
So,
next week?
uh, this week,
This
this week is
week.
my summer vacation.
Only
So,
until Sunday, right?
yeah. Yes, right.
I see. Are you excited to go back to work?
Yes, I have to work. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I also have to prepare some chores before I get back to work.
I see. Yeah, it's um well, I'm sure you will miss your vacation. Like waking up
Yes, right.
anytime you like, doing
Yeah,
whatever you like. Mhm.
yeah, but I really happy with my this summer vacation because
Mhm.
I performed lots of things and I use my free time for very productive event and then
Mhm.
work.
Mhm. Okay, I see. Yeah, you carried out a lot of things. Okay.
Yes, right.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. So, would you like to talk about your article today?
Oh, yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to talk about the number 119.
119.
Yeah.
Let me check. Mhm. All right.
Yeah.
Urgent action needed on plastic use.
Yes, right, exactly.
Mm.
So,
In my country,
yeah,
yeah, this year
yeah.
they just banned the use of plastics.
Yes, right. Just like Korea, we also start how to reduce plastic using.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you
Okay,
like to
so,
read?
okay. Marking World Environment Day, the United Nations on June 5 named plastic one of the biggest environmental threats facing the world. The report, Single-Use Plastic, a roadmap for sustainability, said while government regulation on the use of plastic has made some impact on reducing waste, it is not enough, and more urgent action is needed. Microplastics in the sea now outnumbers stars in our galaxy. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said in a speech, if present, if present trends continue by 2050, our oceans will have more plastic than fish. The report notes that by some estimates, as many as 5 trillion plastic bags are used worldwide every year. While acknowledging the fighting plastic waste is different for every country, the UN report suggests 10 steps the policymakers can follow, including use of more eco-friendly alternatives to plastics and promotion of reusable products. A 2017 report by the Conservancy said China, Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam are dumping more plastic than the rest of the world combined. But the group warned that the problem is not Asia's alone. It noticed the United States threw away more than 33 million tons of plastic, of which less than 10% is recycled. For years, environmentalists have warned of the deadly effects plastic waste has on sea life. Recently, a pilot whale died in Thailand after struggling for 5 days to stay alive. Thailand Department of Marine and Coastal Rescues announced that the whale had 80 plastic bags in its stomach.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
So it kills a lot of animals in the
yeah,
water, right? It's
yes,
very
right.
dangerous.
And
That
also
is mhm.
contaminate the water itself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So actually, in my country, there were beautiful rivers in the
yeah,
lakes in the past, but now people are no longer allowed to
yeah.
have a picnic or stay near those
Mm.
bodies of water because they are contaminated. It's very dangerous.
Yeah,
And
that's the problem.
yeah, and what's
Mm.
sad is when there is a strong typhoon,
Yeah,
the waste is being washed to the shore.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can see how much or how many
Yeah,
garbage
yeah,
are being collected.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So actually, uh, do you do separate collection in your home or in your office?
Mm-hmm.
Separate waste. Do you
Separate waste.
separate waste? I mean,
Yeah, we
plastic,
segregate.
yeah, plastic or yeah, cans or
Mm-hmm.
papers. You separate
Yeah, we
before you
segregate.
dump it. Uh,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
also in
there is.
Korea,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Go ahead.
the rule is very strict. We have
Mm-hmm.
to separate all the garbages before we dump throw away.
Mm-hmm.
So for some garbages, such as food garbage or other things,
Mm-hmm.
we have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm. Ah, you have to pay.
Yeah, pay people
Mm-hmm.
for throwing away.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah.
So why do you pay?
Uh, because the government or the authority have a
Mm-hmm.
special facility to
Mm-hmm.
accept the food food waste or something like that. They need
Ah.
yeah they need some kind of facility to
Mm-hmm.
accept that waste or garbage.
So the money is used for the maintenance of those facilities.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we don't pay here.
You don't pay. Yeah,
Maybe in some areas the residents
yeah,
do, but in my area we don't pay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, in Korea, we've started maybe 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago.
Mhm.
By the law, we have to separate all our garbage
Mhm.
strict, strictly.
Mhm.
And then we follow the rule because lots of environmentalists or government announced
Mhm.
that without
Mhm.
separate garbage, the world could be in trouble in short time, in the near future.
Yeah.
And we just follow. But the problem is when I went, when I was in America,
Mhm.
I thought, I thought America is a more developed country and then they do better than us.
Mhm.
But actually, when I went there, the garbage from their from America is much much bigger.
Mhm.
Yeah, so much bigger than other countries
Mhm.
because they use lots of single-use plastic or single-use plastic bags everywhere,
Mhm.
and then they don't follow the separate garbage rule.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm, okay, I see. So
yeah,
it's really about the discipline of the people, right? If we
yeah,
all follow the rule and we know how to segregate our garbages,
yeah.
then there will be no problem.
That's
Um,
right.
I
So
I
I
feel
think,
shy.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Even though Korea is a small country, try
Mhm.
to separate all the garbage and then make them recycled.
Mhm.
But just like a big country, America, if they don't follow the rule,
Mhm.
then our effort will be useless.
Mhm.
That's
Yes.
my yeah opinion.
Yes, correct. The effort of the government will be useless because
Yeah,
we need cooperation of the
that's
people.
right.
There should be
Cooperation.
a collaborate work from the government,
Yeah,
people, everyone in the community, right?
exactly.
So, even if sometimes I have just a small piece of plastic on my hand,
Yeah,
I feel shy to just throw it out anywhere.
Yes,
even
yes,
if it's a very small piece, because I know that I it's not only because other people can see me, but
yeah,
I feel bad for like throwing it away, and maybe it will be blown by the wind somewhere.
exactly.
It will go to the drainage, and then later on or eventually the drainage system will be blocked by garbages, and then it will cause flooding in the future.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I like to go coffee shop almost
Mhm.
five times a week, and
Mhm.
but I don't use a plastic cup or plastic any single-use cup.
Mhm.
I always
Mm.
use mug or glass for my coffee,
Mhm.
and then and nowadays Korean government banned the coffee shop use a plastic cup or even straw.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
so
Mhm.
many coffee shop owners are worried about our washing cups and glasses.
Mm. I
Yeah,
see. There is one TV program in the Philippines. It's a TV show
yeah,
every noontime. What they do, they go to different small towns or areas,
yeah.
and then they make them play games. But in
Mm,
exchange of the money, the residents have to bring plastic bottles.
mm,
Yes, and then those plastic bottles will be converted to plastic chairs that can be used
mm.
in elementary schools.
Yeah, I think that's a really good program. That's a kind of educational program, right?
Yes, educational program.
Mm,
Yeah, very nice. What else? Um, yeah, my mother, when I was younger, instead of throwing away the plastics, she cut them into
yeah.
pieces, and then she creates a pillow
Oh,
and other things using the plastic.
your mother have a good hand skill.
She learned it in one of the events in church,
Mm,
and then she started to be aware of,
yeah, yeah.
recycling.
Yeah, I
Mm,
think that's one of the best ways to for recycling of the plastic.
yes. So these days, do you still see restaurants, cafeterias, or supermarkets giving or using plastics like plastic
Plastic bags,
bag? Mhm.
yes, they use, but uh, people in the past there was a free, but now we have to pay for that. So I
Mm.
think they can reduce the use of plastic bags, and
Mhm.
then our new law,
Mhm.
even though even we pay for the plastic bag, we
Mhm.
can buy that.
Mhm.
In the soon,
Mhm.
we can only use paper bag.
Mhm. Mm. I see. Um. Well, it's really not allowed now. So when we go grocery shopping,
Yeah, grocery
we
shopping.
have to
Yeah,
carry the brown bag,
brown bag. Yeah,
just like what you see in the American movies.
that's right.
It's very actually inconvenient because it's hard to use both of your arms to hold those,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So instead of buying a lot, sometimes people just buy a few products, and then they
yeah,
go back to the supermarket the
yeah.
following day to
Uh,
buy the other half.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
In Korea, we are usually using some kind of clothing
Mhm.
bags
Ah,
made by clothing.
yeah, like you can use it again after,
Yeah,
right?
you.
Mm.
But if you are planning to go for shopping, then you can
Mhm.
use that. But
Mhm.
normally, I buy something promptly, instantly,
Mhm. Mhm.
so I can prepare every time.
Mhm.
So I need plastic bags every
Mhm.
time, and then so I try to. And sometimes I try to prepare the before I go shopping, but
Mhm.
actually it's not easy.
Mhm. I know, I know. I also don't feel comfortable bringing my own eco bag.
Yeah.
So, and I don't go grocery shopping a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, because I eat at restaurants. There's no need for
Ah.
me to stock foods at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but when I need something urgently, oh, I don't have a choice but to carry the brown bag.
That's
And
right.
there are some restaurants serving drinks with straw made of
Yeah. Yeah.
paper.
Ah. Yeah. Already
It,
in Philippines,
yeah,
you
but
use
but I
paper
don't like
straw.
it.
Then what's the feeling of that? Is that good to
No, you can
drink
taste.
something?
No, you can taste
Ah.
the paper a
Ah.
little bit.
I can understand. You can taste of the paper and then some kind of chemical.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, I know the smell of the paper. You
Mhm.
know the, sleeve for the
Mhm.
sleeve for the coffee cup.
Mhm.
It sometimes it smells paper.
Yes. Yes.
That that's right there.
That's what it tastes like.
Ah,
Try cutting a piece of brown box and then taste
yeah,
it.
yeah. Terrible, terrible.
Terrible.
I I I won't use that. I won't.
I I don't want to go to that restaurant anymore and
Mm,
buy drinks.
I just drink that drinks without straw. Yeah, I think that's
Mm,
better.
yes, that's better. You're right. Okay. It's now because
Mm,
of the intention or the desire of the government to reduce waste
yeah,
and to delay the destruction of our environment,
yeah,
they think of different programs or activities. They teach people how to recycle things, right?
yeah.
But in the past, we abused our environment. Now, this is the consequence of our own
That's right.
actions. Mhm.
Exactly. We have to cooperate. Yeah, we have to cooperate. Yeah, where and it only not a problem of one or two countries. It
Mhm.
the worldwidely every
Mhm.
country has to focus on it, and
Mhm.
then especially the more populated countries should do that.
Mhm.
Just like China, in India, uh,
Mhm.
actually their population is much more, almost
Mhm.
5 times or 6 times than
Mhm.
Korean.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think they also should do that because in Korea, actually we got affected from China's air pollution or water pollution
Mhm.
because of the wind and then water
Mhm.
is come to Korea. Soon after, they make some polluted.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Um, it hurts, but it's already happening.
That's
The
right.
thing that we are scared of is already what we are seeing now,
Yes,
right?
so I think they have to think about that. Their behavior could impact on neighbors.
Mhm. Yes, you're right. But then you know what they said? We should be reducing our usage of electricity also to help.
That's
So
right.
I'm just wondering, are you willing to sacrifice your standard of living for for the maintenance of the good environment or not?
Sure, sure, we should. And then, actually, in Korea, we have our electricity fee policy is accumulated. If you
Mhm.
use more, you should pay much more.
Mhm.
So I and my wife always watch our electricity fee and then try not to turn on or
Mhm.
standby. We don't. We always turn off all the I devices. We don't
Mhm.
like just a standby state. That
Mhm.
also consume some kind of electricity consume.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, I know. Many people are aware of these things, but
Yeah.
I think only a few will be willing to sacrifice their standard of living. Like
Yeah.
me, I can't live without my TV. So
Sure,
actually,
sure.
when I get home, I turn it on. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But the
Mm-hmm.
problem is in modern life, we are
Mm-hmm.
using more and more electric devices.
Mm-hmm.
Before, we only use TV or fan or computer
Mm-hmm.
and refrigerator. That's the four items or washing machine. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, we use more. For example, we have two refrigerators and then air conditioner, and also we use other electric devices. We didn't
Mm-hmm.
use that before.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, to enhance your life quality, we
Mm-hmm.
normally use more devices and then consume more electricity.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right. It will be hard for people to go back to the simple life,
Yeah,
like in the past. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay. So I think we have already answered all of the questions here as
yeah,
we talked a while ago, right?
yeah,
Okay. Now,
yeah,
what do you tell your kids about the recycling or
yeah,
conserving energy or whatever? What do you tell
sure.
them?
I already tell them use um, not to use too much. So,
Mhm.
and then if you don't use the electric device, you have to put out the cord plugs.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. If you
Mhm.
put on the plugs on your power, then it
Mhm.
consumes a little bit of power.
Mhm.
So, and also, yeah, we just, my wife and I showed them how to use electric devices
Mhm.
and, yeah, and then how
Mhm.
we can protect the environment or
Mhm.
nature from the people contaminated.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So I hope that people now will start taking this issue seriously,
Sure, sure. It's
right?
very
So,
important. Yeah.
mhm. Every small
It's for,
action.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, every
Sorry.
small action. Okay, keep on.
Yeah. Every small action can actually um, result to a serious consequence or a beneficial thing for all of us.
Sure, sure.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway, I'm really happy to see you again
Yeah, me
today.
too. I'm happy
Yeah.
to see you again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually,
It's
you had only one class left if I made a reservation. So I
mm,
thought I was lucky.
mhm.
So I hope tomorrow you also have some kind of room.
Actually I have my schedule tomorrow is not very busy. So if
Oh,
you want, we can meet
good
again.
news. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All
Then,
right.
yeah, have a good day. And
Yes, you too. And I'm sorry again for logging in late.
it's okay, it's okay.
Oh,
Just
really?
take
Thank
your
you for
time.
understanding.
Yeah, your schedule is full, so I can understand. You need some rest during the class, be- between the
Oh,
class.
wow. Yeah, thank you for understanding. But anyway, it should not happen because it's my responsibility to log in early.
No, no,
And
it's
yeah,
okay.
have a great day.
Okay, okay, have a good day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.